Let's just see how well this is working. I don't know if it's working that well. Might have to see through this way. Very good if you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, it sounds like you hear me, but it's not very loud. Yeah, it sounds like you hear me, but it's not very loud. Yeah, it sounds like you hear me. Yeah, we better stop that for the echo. Don't need the echo going on there. I'll just turn the volume up a bit, and I reckon that'll be enough. And we'll see. Alright, and now we got a full face cam going. Excellent. Bring this over to bring it in the cat when she eventually comes in. Eventually. Oh, that's this. Let's put flex there. Switch on. That's okay. Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
How are you?
I'm okay. Are you on?
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. Alright, sound capture. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens now. Alright, don't hate me. Let's see. Switch. Sorry about that. Now you should be able to hear me a bit more clearly. Yeah, looks like it. Good at that. Build this up. Yep. Alright, so that's working now. Now I can put on this volume here. And I'll get up there. Alright. Now I can actually play the game. Not really. Charizard, shiny Charmander again. For however many hours. Need one of these, that's for sure. Hunt for the shiny Charmander. So it is. I really don't like this camera, like, so bad, just so bad. Yeah, I can see this about as far as I can zoom out there. Here's what it is. Would have just been nice to see if I can zoom it out a bit more. I'm going to fix this down a bit more. Yeah. This way I can do. Shiny Charmander. It was 3.5 hours last night. Just started now, 4:30, 4:40. Let's see how long we'll put it down. Female teenage Charizard. Shut up. There's a shiny. Oh. Come on, shiny. Nope. Can you hear me over this? Like, absolutely not, eh? It's good. Last night was fine. It's good. Last night was fine. Yeah. So now, reverb. Just want to make sure the volume is good and shit. There's always going to be technical difficulties, right? Technical difficulties. Again, is that enough volume? Because I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I'll trust myself now. Naughty nature. What are you doing? Well, yeah, that's it. Tiny motherfucker. Just do your shit. This cat doesn't just make shit. It's not good shit. You're gonna be here a while. So if even I was a good song. he's having a drink afterwards. It's like, yeah, that fucking took some energy to do. Are you alright? Stinky shit? Stinky shit? What are you doing? Been annoying. Maybe one day we'll get that shiny. Hey, stinky shit. You're jumping off. Stinky shit. I got him up here. Jump up there. Stinky shit. Right there. Would it be a little beautiful? No such luck yet. on. Not it. Not it. Not it, not it, not it, not it, not it, not it. Ugh. I really want that black Charizard. That's all I want this for. Black Charizard. My first ever shiny hat is a fire red on the Switch. These better work thing, double tap there, hopefully just screw up there. Oh, you suck, man. What the fish suck here a little bit, am I? What are you doing that for? Which means that they don't have the water quality very seldom. Is this it? It is not it. Not yet. More time is needed. Definitely not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. off deep and forward, thinking that maybe one day I'll have a cocoa can. Except can, fucking resting on her, seeing what she's doing. What's wrong? Seriously, means something. You're right. It's you are. Just for the scratches. What have you been like that for? Ah, it's free. This is pretty awful. And now she's got hold of my hand. Well, I get that in a hurry. Well, is that yours now? That was that? Thank you. Thanks for that. For a second, I thought it was shiny. Come on. You be nice. Be nice, girl. Not a real devil. No, you want to be a little devil. Get it back. Look at your tail. Little stimulated. Charmander is coming. Charmander is coming. Don't do that. Come on. Just be the one. Just be the one. What are you looking at? No. Again. Nope. So we're up to nearly 4 hours of shiny hunting. Not it. Do it this time, though.
Nope. Do it. Do it. Mm-mm. Nope, nope. Don't really get people. Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah. Mm. Give me a moment. I just want to look up something quickly. You might want to watch this with me.
Update your text And counters. All right, how to make a death counter using StreamerBot. Under the action tab, we're gonna add a new action and let's name it appropriately, death counter. Then click OK. Now, under sub actions, what we're gonna do is create.
I am not that good. I'm not gonna look at that. Don't worry about that. I'll just stick to what I know. That looks like something I need time off stream to do. So I'll leave that to when I'm off stream, I think. I'll just keep resetting. But 4 hours in there. So I suppose that's something. I didn't even look. I didn't even look. Too much into the habit of just resetting. I hope that wasn't fuck. We'll never know. Alright, come on. No. Time to refill. That's what you need to get into here. A long neck. Good deal. For all viewers, this is the most viewers I've had in fucking months. How are we all doing? No one in the chat. Stab. Where is it? Not it. Not it. Oh, chat is gone. One thing I want to look at. Is there we go. Let's put that. That's weird. That's one. Oh, I think so. Yes. This will get rated. Nah.
Hmm. That's the one. That's the one. Quickly, we get rid of that. Hey, how you doing, Millie? That one. That'll do. Sorry. I'm doing good. Just good to see you're chilling. Sorry, I'll get back into it. I just thought I'd play around with this. There we go. Yeah. Sweet, now I can get back into this. Sorry about that. Back to shiny hunting. You had a busy day, Millie? I play heaps of games. At the moment, just Fire Red Leaf Green's a bit hot. A bit of nostalgia. I actually never played it all the way through, so I thought I'd give it a go. And just set myself the challenge of a shiny Charmander, but I play heaps. Rainbow Six, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Arc Raiders. What about you? You into lots of different things, or Pokemon's what brought you here? Yeah, I'm the same way. Sometimes if I get bored of a game, I stop and pick something else up, and then I come back to it later. Like at the moment, I just started with this Fire Red playthrough yesterday, downloaded it, and went, nah, let's get this shiny Charmander to start. But, you know, I could get bored of this tonight and play something else. Well, for me, today's Monday, which is still my day off. I have Mondays and Tuesdays off, so probably Sundays and Mondays for you. I was busy, spending a lot of money. I've got my wedding at the end of the year, so I had to pay a few invoices off. Did a few homely duties. And then, yeah, I thought I'd start streaming this. Yeah, I'm definitely an Aussie. I'm down at Sydney, probably an hour outside the city. Whereabouts in the US are you? California. The state that apparently has the best weather all year round. And depending on where you live, it's really good or it's really bad. Are you in the good bit or the bad bit? I don't even know what the good bit or the bad bit is. Never been to the US. I haven't really travelled outside of Australia except to New Caledonia, which is a couple islands owned by, well, not owned by, but they're a French colony out just off of Australia. And then New Zealand, which is sort of our neighbours, our sort of compadres. There's things I would love to see in the US, but it's not my number one destination. I think Japan would be my number one destination. There's so many great beaches in Australia, and to tell you what, everyone thinks Bondi, it is the most overrated beach in the world. You can drive 2 hours in Bondi and get a so much better beach. There's definitely places in the States I would love to visit, like California. I love comedy, so like I'd love to see the Comedy Store there. Austin is the new thing now. Joe Rogan's moved there, and that's a new comedy scene. The South, I'd love to see the South. I really want to try soul food. See what that's all about. An authentic Mexican. I want to try authentic Mexican. And I heard California is great for authentic Mexican. That's just a uniquely Aussie thing to walk around with no shoes. I don't. I walk with slides. I wear Tommy Hilfiger slides, but yeah, a lot of Aussies don't wear shoes all around the place. It's not my thing, but it's theirs. I kind of find it gross when someone's walking through a grocery store and you know, they haven't got shoes on. But in saying that, if you're just coming from the beach up to, say, one of the sashimi bars or something up at Bondi, yeah, totally different. Sort of time and place. Yeah, you've been watching a lot of reels. What in Australia piques your interest? Like, you know, like, is it the culture? Is it like the lax nature of Australians? Is it just the natural? Like, I've got to say, Australia is beautiful. Like, we've got so many hidden gems here. For example, the nature of it, right? And the people. If you want good food, go to Melbourne. Melbourne is the best place for food, art, and culture. If you want beaches, you could go Sydney or Queensland, Brisbane or Brisbane, as you guys think it is, or the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast is gorgeous with those beaches. If you want to see the wilds, there's not really many things that take it out into the wild, but if you went to wildlife sanctuaries and zoos, you'd see a lot. Sydney has a lot of great beaches. But Queensland has a lot of great beaches too. The thing is about Queensland beaches, they're a lot more dangerous than Sydney beaches. Queensland beaches, you have to deal with a lot more sharks because it's warmer. And you have to deal with saltwater crocs. Sydney, you don't really have the saltwater crocs, but you do have some sharks. Mainly bulls, sometimes great whites. Thank you for the follow. Millie, thank you for the follow. Pour yourself a drink. But yeah, it depends what you're looking for. Like Sydney's, like Australia's not as dangerous as everyone makes it out to be, but it is definitely dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. But the thing, do you want to know what's the most common thing that makes Aussies cringe when we see a tourist, when they come over here, they might post a video on TikTok? There's a, like in Sydney, you go to the beaches like Bondi, there'll be rock pools where they're like, I'm assuming you have rock pools. So they'll go through these rock pools and you'll see little bits of life, like starfish, sea urchins, and some people find this tiny little octopus, right? It is the most beautiful octopus you'll see. It's this beautiful beige colour and has these bright blue, neon blue rings that light up. It sort of fluoresces. Right? And everyone picks them up and go, this is gorgeous. It is one of the most deadliest things that you can come across in our country. One little nibble will take out 10 adults, 10 adult people. It would just... That's it. We are taught this as kids, not to ever touch a blue-ringed octopus. But whenever a tourist sees one, they're like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. We're horrified. Seriously, just type in blue-ringed octopus on a TikTok or something or Reels. You'll have the biggest laugh. What sports are you guys into most? Aussies, it really depends where you are. Like, we are much like you, state by state things differ. Like, in New South Wales, which is Sydney's state, it is very much rugby league, which you may have seen what's been happening over in Vegas, out rugby league coming over there and playing. It's NFL with no headgear, and it's just constant, not plays. Rugby, there's two types of rugby. There's rugby union, rugby league. Rugby league is faster, rugby union's more tactical. Rugby union's true rugby, but rugby league's a lot more fun to watch. But if you go to Queensland and Victoria and Adelaide, South Australia, 3 different states. Queensland, Victoria, South Australia, they really love their Australian Football League, AFL.
which is a lot of kicking involved with a rugby sort of shaped ball or a pigskin that you guys use. But as far as football, if you're talking soccer, which I call football because that's my favourite sport, yes, Aussies do like their football. Aussies just generally like sport. You'll watch it in the Olympics, whether it's summer or winter, which we have very little to do with Winter Olympics. Aussies still watch it. We love sport in general. It's like if I went over there and you took me to an NFL game, a baseball game, anything like that, I would enjoy myself because I just enjoy sport. Yeah, see, like tennis, I can't follow. But in saying that, we're sitting down having a chat and someone's put the tennis on. I could sit there and happily watch it. If you took me to a tennis game, I'd probably enjoy myself. But sitting at home and following it's just not my thing. But if you took me to NFL, I'd enjoy it. I watch the Super Bowl here. Football, I wake up early hours in the morning to watch my team play over in the UK. And sometimes I get up for special games like in Spain or Germany or something like that. Cricket is an English sport. It's very slow paced. Look, it's not everyone's sport. My fiance hates it. It's its own unique sport. You've got what you would say is we call stumps, which are just free sticks nailed into the ground. One side, probably about 20 yards to the other side, and they'll have their own stumps. You'll have two batters on either side, and you'll have someone who's a bowler who basically throws the ball in a special motion. The bowler will throw the ball, the batter will hit it, and if they can, they'll do runs. There's 11 batters, there's 11 fielders. It's a complicated sport. It's one of those things you sort of have to watch and explain how it goes to more understand. But it's a very slow game. It's not everyone's cup of tea. If you're going to get into cricket, if you want to give it a go, the best way to start is 2020. It's quick, it's fast paced, you see big haymakers of hitting the ball. Then if you start to enjoy that, one day is where it goes on the full day. A match goes the whole day. It's very slower pace, but still you see some great haymakers and stuff like that. The biggest score you can get is a 6, so if you hit the ball outside the boundary, you get a 6. If you really get into cricket, which I'm started getting back into, I used to enjoy it a lot more, but after my stepfather passed away, I just sort of went away from it. But I'm getting back into it a bit more. When you're really into cricket, a test match which goes for 5 days, that's the only way you watch it. It's tactical, it's crazy, it's a great game. Esports, it is definitely an era for esports. I have never been into it, but I follow YouTube, I follow Twitch a lot more now. Jinxie, I really like. I love to see him do something professional. I've gotten into the professional Pokemon matches, that sort of thing. It's definitely a period, and I think more and more people are going to watch esports. And Australia's gaming community is definitely growing. You know, like you look at people like, oh, what's his bloody name? Oh, Laserbeam. Like, he really is coming out for us, and he really sort of put us on the map a bit, which is good. We've had other content creators, but I think for the gaming aspect, he's the one that a lot of people think of, and I reckon he's done a great job. Yeah, we do have a lot of gaming creators, and which are growing. More and more times going by. It's good for Australia, but we need another big one. I don't know who the big one will be after Laserbeam. But is 5 days for a match? Yes. 5 days for a match is an actual thing. You'll play you have 2 goes at batting, 2 goes at fielding, and it's basically trying to make the biggest margin on runs without getting out as possible. It's crazy. Australia just had the Ashes against England. The Ashes is a special tournament that happens every few years. That it's Australia versus England, and well, the Ashes is basically, it's like if you win, you take a little urn, which is sort of a bit of history between Australia and that. And no, I haven't played a test match. I've played, you know, half days and that, but I haven't really played that much. It wasn't my sport that I really enjoyed playing. I enjoyed soccer, I enjoyed AFL, I enjoyed rugby league, I enjoyed tennis. I still enjoy golf. I play golf when I can. But yeah, I work weekends, so I find it hard to get into team sports. It's something I might change. I might change my job eventually, get back into team sports, but that won't be for a long time. Before I skip to that, yeah, I don't have the stamina. The stamina, it's a slow game. It's a very slow game. There's a lot of resting. There's a lot of downtime. It's not full pace. But yeah, as far as that Ben Stokes score and they won that much, that moment actually gave me goosebumps. So I've got a bit of interest in it. To be honest with you, that Ashes is one of the craziest Ashes that has been in like decades. It was so fast paced for an Ashes. It was so dirty of a game, the trash talk, all that. It was so good. Like, at the time, I was away with family. My fiance was with me, and they really into the cricket, and they put it on. Tell you what, she sat there and watched it. She hates cricket, but this was totally a different sort of thing, and I'm not surprised that you go, oh, it's piqued my interest. Those Ashes piqued my interest back in the game. It was such a good game. It was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. So yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see a repeat of a game like that in a long time, but that was an intense test match. Remember, that went over 5 days. I actually think it went in 4 days. I think it finished early because it was such a fast-paced game. But yeah. I don't know. You guys have got your own sports, which I really like. You know, like, you guys just won the hockey, you know, gold medal. Like, that's crazy. You know, like, that's crazy good. Happy for you. Being Canada at their own sport, you know what I mean? Did you guys end up winning the Olympics? I don't know. I don't follow the Olympics as much as some. Like, I watch some Olympics, but I don't watch the winters so much. But my partner, she was trying out to be an Olympian when she was younger, she definitely follows it. Great thing about you guys is that you have your own unique sports. But, you know, like, I can't get into baseball too much, but lately I've been watching a few clips of the baseball, and I'm like, that's still an interesting sport. NFL's very technical, which I like. Tennis is a mind game, men's and women's. Like, men's, you see some great shots, and women's, you see some great rallies. You know, it's a great sport in that sort of way. But what else? You know, you guys in your colleges with lacrosse. Lacrosse, I don't know anywhere else in the world that gets into lacrosse like you do. You're a full-time artist. Yeah, right. Well, that's a broad thing, art. What part of art? Because I think when most people think art, they think paint. But, you know, you could be a sound artist, you could be a comedian, that's art. You know, so, mind you, if you're a comedian, you probably work weekends. Could be a sculptor. Could be a dancer. Right, so would you say you're a graphics designer, like a graphic artist sort of thing? Ah, yes. I am familiar with that. Yeah, totally get that. My favourite VTuber, don't hate me for saying this, was the most recent VTuber of the year. There's actually another one I really like, and he's his basic VTuber, Goopy. Goopy, I don't know, I like his content, and these little characters cute. I think I really like that minimalist character that Goopy does, but I really like what Peanut's done in his own way. Because it's like, because he's put his own eyes and mouth there, it really shows the emotions. I think that's why I gravitated towards it a bit more. Ah, yeah, I understand. No, you gotta make it clear, and that's good. Like, I went through Fiverr to get a lot of the stuff that's up here. Like this, well, this is not my design. You see my logo? That was from in the top left. That was from a graphics designer. I went through Fiverr to get. Did a few things actually through Fiverr. Yeah, I believe it would. Those sort of services would. You know, it's the worst thing about those services. When they first come out, they're really good to the people who use it, like your artists, for example. But later, when people start picking up on it and using it, all of a sudden, there's nothing in it for the worker. It's like Uber. Uber used to be so good for drivers. Now, I don't see how any Uber driver makes any money. Oh, thanks for that. Could I ask a favour? Could I get you to actually follow my TikTok? I'm trying to get some TikTok followers so I can actually start streaming live on there as well. If it's not too much to ask. It's the same handle, ShadowSpeak92. Yeah, ShadowSpeak92. It's a bugger. I'm trying to multi-stream. I'm on Twitch now. I'm also on YouTube, but I want to be on TikTok. I want to be on Facebook. And both those ones want you to have at least like 100 followers before you can do it. It's so annoying. You're a legend. I appreciate that. I've got a long way to go. But even you being here helps because, like, you know, I get average, average viewership. It helps me get affiliation with Twitch stuff that I could actually start putting subscribers out. See if that works anyway. We'd love to take this up as a career, but that's a long way from happening. Especially if I'm not pulling these Charmanders like I'm supposed to. Billy. Yeah, pretty much. That's sort of the one I'm chasing, and streaming consistently. And I'm starting to do that. I just for the time, my gear was not keeping up. So I've just recently upgraded my gear. Now I can keep up. So now I can try and stream a little bit more consistently. But yeah, just plod along, do my thing, play games. If people enjoy watching it, they watch it. But Millie, random question. What was the first Pokemon game you ever played? Just gonna grab another beer, Millie, and be right back. Did you? Let me have a look. I've got to put my TikTok handle up. I'm gonna follow you back, Millie, too. Insta notification. Did you tell you follow me on Insta? Nah, I'm in the wrong one, that's why. My personal one. Oh, you've seen that? Yeah. This is little Coco. Hey? Little Coco. I don't have a Discord, I don't think. I wouldn't even know. Like, I'm bad when it comes to this sort of tech. If I ever do this full time, I'll be getting mods, I can promise you that. Well, how do I even switch profile? Oh, shows how good I am. That's how. Follow back. Thanks, Billy. And TikTok. Let's have a look. Millie Colton. Thanks, Millie. I appreciate it. Oh, you turned around. Millie was having a little look at you. What are you doing? Turn you back on me. Yeah, she's a genuine stray. I picked her up. I picked her up out of a holding yard at work. She was 6 weeks old, had an eye infection, at least I thought she did. And brought her home, and now she's been our little baby. She's a good girl. Back into it. Yeah, I don't have a Discord, I don't think. I don't remember setting one up. Like, I haven't really had enough popularity to sort of justify having multiple different platforms. Like, it's easy with this OBS stream. I can just turn around and stream on multiple different platforms. That wasn't the shot, was it? No. I got a bit from Fiverr. I got the logo, I got the surround there, I got some animations and things, like I got this face cam thing here, got that sort of made up, this background thing, but yeah, had a bit made up, but nothing wild. But you know, I had some boards made up as well. So like when I had a subscriber it'd come up and it would put your name in there and that. But I recently changed that, like you saw with the pouring of the beer. I kind of like that theme. I do like that theme of this is a bar. Like you're a follower, have a drink. Like, and it's very hard to describe that to people to design. You know what I mean? Oh, if you'd like to. Like, I have no money to offer, but if you wanted to do a little fun project, yeah, you're more than welcome to. Like, generally, things with me is just beers. Oh, well, maybe if I hit affiliation soon. But yeah, just clinking beers, you know, that sort of thing. Anything drinking, fun party. And I really like the idea of this, but we're just sitting down in the bar, having a drink amongst friends, you know. I really like the setting of that. My favourite times as an Aussie is being at the pub, having a few beers and a laugh with the mates. It'd be really cool if I could hit something. Oh, my streaming schedule is terrible. So that's where I really actually should set up a schedule. No, head to bed, head to bed. Look, same time tomorrow, like even hours earlier. Like if it's 12 a.m. your time now, let's just say probably somewhere around 6, 7 p.m. your time, I'm going to be on tomorrow. Which is 12 p.m. my time. I plan to just jump on and play a bit more. But that would be only on my days off. I think it's going to be harder to catch me after this. But if you can get me on those days, yeah, we'll be good. But yeah, catch you tomorrow. Thanks, Millie, for the follows. Have a good night. It's great having the conversation with you two. No. Oops. Oops. Come on, this one. This one. Go. That was a really nice conversation. Let time go by a bit. A few resets. But nice to have the conversation. I mean, that's half the reason I do this. Come on, you. Come on. Been here for a while. What's up? You love daddy? Big guns. Big guns for big girls. Right? Kiss for that? No kiss for that. It's such a muscular idea. You are really loving that, aren't you? You really fell out. I am gonna get away from not scratching you. Let me guess. Does someone want a kiss? Yeah, want a kiss? Yeah. Let's go. I got a new follower set. Maybe sometime soon. Then we can actually start playing the game. Come on. Not deep in thought. Think about how I have to be careful about what I say on this. Or if it going out to the world. And I just sit there and think about how some streamers tread that line so fucking well. Tracking the same loop. Really careful. One step at a time. Oops. Sorry about that. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Just follow that. Work a bit better. Lower sort of. Yeah. I have no idea. Hi. Going? Is it in there? Come here. You're watching. A lot of screens going on at once, eh? Raising the head of the viewers. I look like you get an edge. I'm almost like a full rotation in front of you. I'm trying to get to the point that I've already skipped for the time before he's picked up Charmander. Yeah, just done it. But now I better be careful because I'll skip through too quickly. It's just not happening, isn't it? They're rather difficult. Check this one and feed the fish. Feed the fish. Good. You're right. Not much happening. Taking its toll. This is painful, Coco. Jesus Christ. Painful. I do not know how people full-time shiny hunt. I'll be right back. Come to the loop. shower. Alright, I'll put that stuff in. Sorry? Okay. Back into it. Mm. Come on. Here for another drink soon. What we've looked at on too. Be right back. Sorry about that. Should have grabbed a drink, but oh well. Feeling set up. I'll deny a little bit. I'll be back and I'll continue on. think this will be the last one. Done now 6 hours, really, of hunting this fucking shiny bastard. I'm going to continue streaming tonight, but I think I'm going to end this stream and start a new stream. I'm going to play something a little bit different, at least be involved and do something. So I'm going to end this stream here, go have some dinner, and I'll come back and do something a little bit different. But thank you for everyone who watched.